Alright, so last time, voice crack, um, last time we went over the declare, which is dim, the declare command, the clear screen command, the print command, and the input command. I briefly went over all of these. I recommend you go along with me to kind of understand what I'm doing, and I also recommend that you mess around with QBasic. Um, I'll put a couple tutorials in the description that I followed to help me as well. But I really recommend you go through QBasic and just kind of mess around with it. Make your own programs, even if they're just printing and input commands. Mess around with it. Try and make your own designs. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video and make a program that will kind of it'll say your name and it'll ask you a few questions that you can answer. So let me go down a few, clear the screen. Gonna print name 01. I'll just name this program. Why not? Because I can. We'll print. Oh, and if you want to leave a blank spot, you can just hit print and leave it blank. You don't have to type anything. And what that will do is, let me show you. That'll leave spaces in between. So just type print with nothing after it, and that'll leave a space in between what you've typed. So, okay, so it's going to print name1. It's just name of the program. We're going to do input. What is your name? I'm going to put a question mark, space, quotation, and we're going to make the first name be A. We're just going to make the variable be A. So let's go up here and declare A as a string. We'll go ahead and do B as well. Okay. So it's going to say, what is your name? I'm going to have it print, if I can, there we go. I'm going to have it print hello. Hello A. I'm going to have it print we're going to actually name the program B equals, this will be the program's name, B equals James. Wow, James, okay. B equals, do I have to put this in quotations? I wouldn't think so, but yeah, okay. So since B is a string, I've already declared it as a string, you have to put the name in quotations. It's just what QBasic makes you do. So if you already have it declared as a string, go ahead and put it in quotations. So it's going to say hello A, my name is B. So we'll go ahead and put in Justin. It's going to say hello Justin, my name is James. How was it spaced out? Let me see. Okay, so still that's pretty spaced out. This one's not as spaced out. I'm not sure how to fix that. You can mess around with it if you want, look it up. I'm not sure how to fix it. So, and now we're going to have it ask, how old are you? So we're going to do input, how old are you? Question mark, do that, comma, and we're going to make this one be, we'll make it C. We'll go over here, declare C as an integer, because it's going to be using numbers and not a string. And if we're going to be doing any math with this, you're going to need to do an integer, not a string. So to declare it as an integer. How old are you? We're going to put in print. That's cool. We'll put 27. Sure, why not? And then it's going to print again. Our ages combined are, or our ages combined is. We'll go ahead and put just a shit. What is that called? Whatever that's called. We're gonna go ahead and put that just because it'll look nicer. Because we're putting a number after it. It's not a question. It's not a statement. It is a statement. But whatever. Fuck it. And then we'll do C plus 27. Okay. So what this is going to do is it's going to go through, it's going to ask us what our name is. We're going to put Justin. Hello, Justin. My name is James. How old are you? I'm going to put 17. That's cool. I'm 27. Our ages combined is, it'll be 17 plus 27, which should be, I think it's like, I don't even know. Hold on. Justin. Hello, Justin. My name is James. How old are you? I'm 17. That's cool. I'm 27. Our ages combined is 44. So, yeah, you can make a cool little game out of it if you want. You know, there's a number of guessing games out there that people have made with pretty much just using the print and input command. They've had to declare it as well. Using those three commands, people have made age guessing games. They've made just random number guessing games. They've made a lot of stuff just using those three commands. So, like I said before, go through QBasic, just kind of mess around with it, and you know you'll learn how to do stuff that you would have never guessed that you would have learned before. Let me think here. What can I have it do? This is what you get for not planning out ahead. Okay, I guess I can go ahead and kind of explain this. Actually, give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, so something that I will kind of explain. If you'll notice, when I put my name in, it automatically puts these down here. It just flashes them in, they're there. It doesn't look nice. I mean, it really doesn't look nice when you have this. So if you want to put a pause in between each of these lines, you can do what is your name? And after what is your name, you'll put sleep 1. So it's going to ask me what is my name. I'll put Justin. It's going to wait a second and put the rest. We'll put a sleep for 1 second after all of these, just to make it a little bit nicer. I find that it helps when you're doing this kind of stuff, just to have these. The sleep space, the number that you want, you do not have to put the number in quotations. The number that you want, I think, is the number of seconds after that it waits. So we'll put 1 more sleep in. Makes it look a little nicer when we go ahead and run it. What is your name? My name is Justin. Hit enter. It'll wait 1 second. Hello, Justin. My name is James. How old are you? I'm 17. That's cool. I'm 27. Our ages combined is 44. And it looks a little bit nicer than just flashing in the rest of the text. So that's the sleep command. It's a pretty simple command. I don't know how many seconds you can go up to before it says no. Okay, apparently you can go up a bunch of seconds. So just to show you that I'm not obviously going to wait out that whole thing, but put J. Hello, Jay. My name is James. How old are you? I'm 4. I'm 27. And we actually got an error after I'm 27. Overflow. Continue. Yes. It's just going to go ahead and skip to sleep, and it's going to run it. So apparently you can't have this many seconds or else it breaks. So I'll just go ahead and keep that sleep 1. I don't really want to get into case statements. I'll do that in the next video to explain. I guess now would be a good time to kind of go over one of my programs and kind of just show you one of my more simpler programs and show you what it is and how it works. So we'll go ahead and do Kimdumbass. This is a program that I made for chemistry, actually. So this does have case statements, which I will explain briefly here, and I'll explain more in depth in the next video. So we have a few things declared. We have dim variable, this stands for variable, as a string. Answer as a string, answer 1 as a string, answer 2 as a string, or as long, sorry, that's my bad, and answer 3 is long. So these 3 are longs, and these 2 are strings. So we have our clear screen. Let me go ahead and run this program just to kind of show you and run you through it. So it's going to show us this from here to here. This is a specific heat calculator that I made for chemistry, like I said before. So this will calculate specific heat. So it says, what variable are you missing? And in parentheses, I have Q, M, C, or delta. So let's say we're missing Q. What is your value for M? And it's the mass in grams of the element in question. So we'll do 15. What is your value for C, specific heat, which is usually 4.18, usually, at least for water. And what is your value for delta? We'll do the change in temperature. We'll do 6. And our Q is 376 joules. And we'll wait 5 seconds and go back to here so we can do another calculation. Now let me run you through here what it's specifically doing. I'll go ahead and kind of explain case statements. What case statements are is right here at the very beginning of the case statement I have select case var, stands for variable. So right here at the top here I have what variable are you missing? It's just a simple input command. What variable are you missing? Q, MC, or delta? And then at the end for the variable that I declared up here I have var. So what this is doing for whatever I put for var, let's say I put Q. So it's selecting the case var. It's taking this and going straight right here. As soon as I enter this in, it's going straight right here. If I enter Q, it's this one, it does all of this for Q. So it's going to ask me what is my value for M, which it did. We put in M. What is your value for C? We put in C. What is your value for delta? We put in delta. It's going to clear the screen, and it's going to give us our answer. It's going to print the answer as joules, and then it's going to sleep for 5 seconds, and it's going to go all the way back up to here. Okay, so let's say we put in M for variable. So the variable is going to skip all the way down here. It's going to find the case for M, which is right here, and it's going to do these. Pretty much the same thing for whatever we type here. Let's say, actually, I'll go ahead and make a new one. So we have var. Let's go down here. Do case 12. I made variable string, didn't I? Okay, I didn't make it a string. We'll do case AAA, triple A. Expected string. Oh, right. That's my bad. You need to put it in quotations if you're doing a string. So case triple A, and we'll have it print LOL. Okay. So when running a program, we're going to do triple A. That's my bad. Sleep 2. I'll explain why it didn't show it and it just skipped all the way back here in a second. So we'll do triple A. It's going to display LOL for 2 seconds, and it's going to come back here. So let me go ahead and quickly explain why, since I didn't have that sleep in, it went triple A, print LOL, and instantly went all the way back up here. That's because I have a loop on right now. Now you'll see this do, if it'll scroll, there we go. You see this do up here, and this loop down here, and that's called a do loop. It's pretty simple to remember. At the right above the first line in your actual code, you put do, and at the end you put loop. So what it's doing is it's coming here, clearing the screen, doing all this, going through all of this. Let's say we put C in, it's going to ask us what this is, what this is, what this is. It's going to give us our answer. Sleeping for 5 seconds, and it's automatically going down to this loop, and it's just going to loop the program. Instead of exiting the program, it's just going to redo it all over again. It's going to ask you, what are you missing? It's going to just keep doing it over and over and over again. So that's what a do loop is. Put do at the top right above it, and loop should be the last thing in your program that you want it to loop at least. You can have several different loops in a program, but I'll get into that later, I guess. A case statement, I should explain how to set up a case statement. So this is your variable. I have it actually named variable, or var, so that's good. Setting up a case statement, you want to have select case, select space case, space, the name of the variable that you're in question, the one that you're doing. So in this case it's var, var, var. So it's going from right here down to here. Okay? And then you do case and whatever you're going to type in. See, if I were to do a number, well, since I actually have var as a string, it's not going to let me do a number. But if you have a number, you do not have to put it in quotations. If you have letters, you do have to do it in quotations. So Q, so once I enter in a capital Q for right here, it'll come down to Q and it'll do all these. At the end of your case statement, right down here, you have to have end select, and it'll end the select case. So all of this, I should scroll down a little bit, all of this is your case statement. You start with a select case, and then your case that you're doing. So if I type in Q, it'll do all these. M, it'll do all these. C, it'll do all these. And A, triple A, it'll do those. And it's going to end it right here. And then it goes to the loop. If you do not have this end, it will throw you an error, which you can tell errors by the red. If you ever have an error, you'll notice you'll get a big red line. It'll tell you program flow error because it can't do it without the end select. So we'll go ahead and put that back. And there we go. We don't get an error anymore. So I think that wraps up this video. I've explained a couple things: what a do loop is, how to set up case statements and what case statements are, along with I think the sleep command I went through in this one. So if you actually, I should have mentioned this in the last video. If you have any questions, if you want a specific tutorial on a specific thing, like making a program, throw me some ideas for programs that you want me to make for you. Just to kind of make a tutorial on it. It can't be a game. If you say, hey, make this game, make a game like Skyrim and QBasic, I'm gonna be like, no. Like a calculator of sorts, I can go ahead and make a normal calculator, which is pretty simple. Actually, I will go through in the next video. Instead of making a tutorial video on commands, I will go ahead and make a calculator just because why not? And I'm bored, and to show you guys how to make a normal calculator that has plus, divide, multiply, and subtract commands. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you need any help specifically, go ahead and message me on YouTube or send me an email. I'll actually put my email in the description if I can remember. If I don't remember, to put a comment on the video saying what's your email, or just give me a question in the comments. So yep, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.